What's up, everybody? My name is Blitz11, and today I'm doing a reverse reveal. This is how I sound. Today I'm doing a project with my brother, Nomtrom. What should I call you? Of a,
I don't know. Just call me
call
me.
you, call you. Okay, I've been a big fan of the MCU since late 2017. I know a lot more people have been fans longer than that. 2012 or the actual start of the MCU of 2008. What about you? How long have you been a
I
fan?
guess I guess like since Infinity War came out.
I would say the same thing. Ever since I seen Homecoming, I've been a big fan of these freaking movies. I can see why everybody loves superheroes. I've been loving them. Okay, today we'll be ranking, doing a tier list of every single upcoming MCU project. Today, we got the whole screen. We got most anticipated and anticipated. We're going to be changing that out, okay? At the top of here, we're going to add one. How do I add? Add a little bit of. Come on. Oh, I'm adding too many. I added.
Come on, bro.
I don't say my name.
I'm at Blitz. Come on,
Okay,
Blitz.
the first one here, already already seen because Deadpool's on here. The next one here, okay? Then we're gonna add. I need it now, okay? I need it
Give an
now.
S tier in that.
That's what, yeah. And there's an orange here where we hype that you're excited to see it. B here is waiting to wait for a
Till
trailer.
it comes out.
Yeah, wait for a trailer or something because like you're not really that hyped for it. And for C here, it says I'll I'll watch it anyway.
But
I'll watch it. Uh,
C's for that, man. C's for that.
let's see. D is for like
Bad.
is it
Nah.
is it getting made? Because there's like two projects in here that feel like it's not going to get made. Is it getting made? Blade and Armor Wars. And C here
Who asked for this?
is don't care.
Now, who asked for this to be made?
Uh, I gotta add the profos, not that one.
Philo-
That
Philosophize. Philosophy.
and
Philosophize.
what was
Ponder, bros.
the comma
Ponder on it,
pamphlets
bros.
ponder. I'm gonna
Start pondering.
stop
Start
saying my
pondering.
name, okay?
I'm in Blitz. Start
Yeah,
pondering. Fuck.
they all know my name now, and getting most likely getting scrapped.
You know your Instagram profile says your name.
Most likely getting uh, s- scrapped. And you can get rid of the last one here. Delete that row. Okay, first one right here, Deadpool and Wolverine. Okay, we already seen the movie. It was a ton of fun. Now, was you? Now, is it? Did it live up to the hype? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think it was great,
Uh,
but I think there's a lot of fan service.
it's
A
like
lot of fan
a
service.
lot of fan service. It was freaking. It was amazing. I tell you that. But I probably didn't live up to the hype it did. But all the with all the plot was very predictable. I'll tell you that. But average plot.
I liked
A
how
lot
they
of
tied Loki into it, the Loki show and shit in the time hero or whatever. You know?
Like if you're gonna watch, if anyone's gonna watch it, you gotta watch the first Deadpool movies, first two of them, Loki and Logan. You can watch all
You gotta
the
spend you gotta spend $60 on the popcorn buckets.
yeah the pop
Probably 1,000 now for the
the popcorn
get it
bucket
on
was
eBay.
the popcorn bucket was $30. I got it for $30, worth it. Oh, we had a
No,
lot of.
60 for both. You wanna get the Deadpool and the Wolverine bucket.
They knew what they was doing when they make the bucket, but there was the other Deadpool one was just Deadpool. It's just not that worth it. Okay. Like a lot of there was a lot of fan service. Seeing a bunch of cameos was worth it. Getting to see all the other characters was fun, but honestly, I don't think it did live up to the hype because like some of the emotional moments did not work for me, and there was a lot of jokey and stuff. But like honestly, I think the Wolverine, Henry Cavill's Wolverine portrayal was not that good. I tell you that. I think it was alright, but he needs to shave the side things, whatever it's called, the sideburns. What do you think about that? Was his
Maybe. Uh, mm, I want to talk about something else though, man.
okay?
Like, I felt like they lingered on the fucking, them joining Disney and shit way
Making
too long.
making fun of Disney and stuff.
They're like, we're part of Disney now. Fuck you, Fox.
Like Ryan Reynolds just play himself, but like honestly, it's just that noticeable.
You know what I did think was annoying? Or not really annoying, but I noticed a lot more was there was just so much more fourth wall breaking than, in the other two movies. Like,
Yeah, this movie went through like a bit of a development because like it had to go through a writer strike, and Phase 4 was heavily criticized. Plus, they wanted to have She-Hulk in it, but good thing they turned that
yeah.
down. Yeah, I've seen some videos like people talking about some behind the scene dramas. They want to have She-Hulk, Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, something like that about Ryan and Wolverine. As I said, we don't want that. Get rid of that. This movie is just to lower your IQ and just have a good time. Just
Yeah.
telling you. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess what you said, like, kind of true. I felt like it just kept, like, trying to dangle keys in front of your face. It's like, ooh, look at this. We got the guy from Fantastic Four. It's Steve Rogers. Oh, no, it's not. It's not Steve Rogers. It's,
Oh,
Danny Flame, right?
yeah, Johnny Storm. That
Johnny Storm. What the fuck? Danny Flame.
that was a good misdirection out there. I thought it was actually Captain America. Freaking him
Yeah, I
going,
just didn't.
go on.
I just thought I like that, but I just thought, like, they did it, like, way too often. They're like, there's, like, too many big reveals, I feel like, like,
A bunch of fan service, like a bunch of the jokes did run over my head, like till he's 90 and why was Thor crying. But honestly, it was really good. Like
I was Thor crying, man. Why was
yeah.
Thor crying?
So it's next project here, Agatha all along.
Oh, one more thing.
One thing, oh,
You gotta admit, they just kept doing way too much fucking big reveals. Like, every 2 seconds, you're like, oh my god, it's,
like you got so used to all the cameos and like all the other Deadpool variants were cool. Nice Pool was nice, too nice, and there was also Kid
no,
Pool. There's also
I
Lady.
mean, yeah, I get the Deadpool variants are, like, part of the, the
But
movie. Like, I get, like, this idea that they're trying to go for to show the multiverse or whatever.
they were making fun of the multiverse, but like at the same time they're like trying to do the multiverse. There was a few cameos in there I actually wanted to see. I wanted to see Ben Affleck's Daredevil so much in that. That was just me, but I don't know about anyone else. He was never.
But Blitz.
Yeah,
Let's stop beating around the bush, man. You gotta admit, they did way too many big reveals, like, every 5 seconds.
yeah.
Whoa, Henry Cavill is Wolverine. And it was like, whoa, dude, what's the guy's name? The bald guy.
Bald.
Doctor.
Not Doctor Strange, right? No.
Not Doctor
Oh, you're talking about
No,
the villain, Kendra Nova.
no. Yeah, his sister. What's the guy's name?
It's not the sister, Cassandra Nova.
Cassandra Nova. Dude, I'm blanking on it. What's the guy's name?
Wolverine.
Professor X.
Professor.
X, right?
Yeah, he was not in it. I don't know if it was asked or he just never wanted to come back. He's been.
Professor X's sister, like, they treated that like a reveal too, and it's like, okay. And then it was like the Captain America, or not the Captain America,
The
what's the actor's name?
Chris Evans.
Chris Evans reveal as being Johnny Storm.
That seemed
Like, whoa, another reveal. And then
he was
it
taking
like,
up. He was taking up too much of the budget. There was also all the X-Men villains in there. They barely played any part, but they also had Juggernaut in it. You got
They showed Blade, Gambit,
Blade,
from
Elytra,
Elytra.
and the girl from Logan, X-23 was it or something?
X-20. Yeah, it's X-20.
Yeah.
It was like, whoa, another big surprise. And then, like, when they got back to
It's gonna be
I guess the subway or whatever, like, when they got to there, and it was like, whoa, look at the Deadpools. It's just like a bunch of dangly keys, and they're trying to keep the audience attention, I feel like. But it was a really good movie. I liked the movie, but
I
I
would
think that's my problem. It's like it's just like they kept like trying to keep your attention.
just keep
Didn't feel
throwing in
like
cameos. You get used to it, like throwing a bunch of
yeah.
jokes to keep your attention. But like, these are the most two popular characters in Marvel as of right now, but like not for a long time.
Uh-huh.
Deadpool was considered
See,
like a D-lister before the movies or
it's
anything.
just the movie has such a different feeling from the first two because I guess it is a different studio and
Well, like
you know,
since Disney bought Fox, they just
yeah.
I don't know. This project was probably in limbo for a long time, but like honestly, they could have had a. I don't know what else to say, but like honestly,
I
there's.
don't know much about I don't know much about Deadpool, but like I feel like Disney like did not really understand the character to be honest. Like
I think they felt like they was trying to tone it down too much. Now they made
there's
it
yeah,
make it R-rated. Some that's
they
actually
made,
amazing.
they made it, yeah, it's still R-rated, but shit, man, I don't know, it's like
Like
they
on
just like got into like stereotypes of the characters. It's like, oh, Deadpool is fourth wall funny brick.
the Bye 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 dance was definitely worth a great opening.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Then it
Dead,
was like Logan's this tough, serious guy. Let's get into that stereotype. You know, it's like they became like
I'll tell you,
versions of the characters and not Deadpool and Wolverine.
there's one thing I like to say. Making the villain Cassandra Nova the villain of the movie was kind of a bold move. I feel like they could have saved her for like an actual X-Men project movie or something. She didn't really fit the movie at all, but I'll take it. I enjoyed the movie. She was a fine villain, but the effects they did were fucking creepy. Like it was amazing, but like honestly,
Oh, her hand
her
things,
hands
like
going
the
through
fingers.
her hands going
Yeah,
through
she did it
heads, shit,
weirdly.
and they're just taking off all the skin of freaking Johnny, you know, Human Torch.
Now you hear how shit. That post credit scene was like the fucking best.
I did not talk. I did not get him killed. He did it to himself.
All right, let's go on to the next project.
Yeah, Agatha all along.
The most hyped one, man.
As we were
Aren't you
recording,
hyped for this prize? Aren't you so hyped? I'm
I am
hyped.
not. I do not.
Yeah.
I don't care for the show at all. I legit. I don't care.
You don't care at all.
I liked her in WandaVision, but like honestly, the show was probably too far into development to get scrapped anyway. But honestly, if anyone was asking for this, you lied. Nobody asked for this. Don't don't lie. You didn't ask for this shit. Oh shit! I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cuss. Nobody asked for this, and if you said you
Sorry.
did, and if you did, you're
I
lying
mean,
to yourself. Like I'm not gonna lie. This her theme song was great. I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty enjoyable.
I think it'd be good for like an aftermath of WandaVision though. You know, like actually showing that
Like
because she was like brainwashed again after the fight, the final fight.
like this. Like honestly, when people was talking about it when they was announcing it, they kept changing the title, and honestly, it was it was honestly surprising. It was very good marketing saying it was Agatha all along because like they changed the title way too much. First of all, I don't know. It was House of Harkness, Darkness of Coven or something. I want to go with my own titles as it was Agatha Sunny Days at the beach. It was so dumb, but like honestly I found it funny. But honestly, it was good marketing. It was a good marketing choice. They kept changing the name, but it does not have any hype around it. Plus, the show's already out. And I didn't see the episodes. I know I'll plan on seeing the episodes, but I don't really care. What do you think about her and being in the show? Was it worth it or something? Her getting her own show?
I think it's gonna be great to have her own show because it'll show a great aftermath of WandaVision. Because you know how she got brainwashed at the end of
Yeah.
the final fight. I think it'd be really cool to like touch on that and be like, oh, what happened to Agatha? But I don't really care for the witch stuff. That's gonna, I feel like there's gonna be mostly gone in direction like they talk about her witch history or whatever. You know, like they'll be like, oh man, she's just a witch, you know, and that's all it's gonna be about.
Yeah. There's like not much to it. The MCU doesn't really follow the comics anymore. Or just take inspiration that much because they're doing too much and changing things that make people mad. But like honestly, I've seen some stuff going on. Like honestly, I don't think Agatha needed a show. They could have made it like a one shot, but I don't think they're done doing one shots. Like, you ready for the talk about the next one, or you still want to talk about Agatha?
I'm gonna talk about Agatha. So I hope to see Wanda in the show though, because
I,
since Multiverse of Madness.
like we all know Wanda's not dead. She's still gonna be alive.
No,
It's the MCU. Who's really dead? Freaking Tony Stark's coming back anyway.
is she an original character or a comic character? Right, the comic book character.
Of what?
I guess is she from the comics? Or
She's from the comics, but
okay.
the MCU does change a lot of things. Mostly they just water it down to make it more easy to eat. You ready to move on to the next one? Venom here. The Venom: The Last Dance. I will watch it. Okay, I like the Venom movies. They're dumb, but they're a lot of fun. This will be the last one in the trilogy. Like, they already said the plot out that Venom's homeworld is coming to attack Earth, and Venom, like after the post credits,
Sick. Oh, yeah.
like after the post credits of No Way Home, they return to their own universe, and he's like talking about the whole Spider-Man Bialco or something. It's like he knows that guy or something because they're like connected to a hive mind of different stuff. Because like I think he's connected to Spider-Man 3, the original one back from Sam Raimi, Toby, and the whole plot is like after finding out what happened to that version of Venom, he's gonna like, go kill Peter Parker, like a young version of Peter Parker. But after hearing that his homeworld's coming to attack, he's gonna switch sides and protect Peter Parker or something like that. But this is Sony we're talking about. They're probably not gonna add it. They're gonna mess with it. But
Yeah, we're not gonna see Spider-Man in that shit.
but I seen
Everything Spider-Man related.
Morbius.
Right?
But like
Like
I seen some of
Daily
the
Bugle was supposed to be in Morbius. Fucking,
the Daily Bugle. Well, the whole building, but the news article was in Morbius.
was it Osborn Tower?
They
Or
took that
Oscorp?
out. A lot of stuff they took out of Morbius, stuff like the Vulture scene, something like that. All the Spider-Man
Yeah,
references
Vulture was still in there, right?
at the end, but like he was supposed to be like a main part of the movie, but they threw it at the end. So like I did see sometimes like Tom Holland's secretly shooting a scene for Venom 3, but I don't know if that's gonna stick or something that
Like going live. Let him hold an Instagram live or some shit.
connected a cell tower and have a live stream. And we got the next project here, Spider.
I want to talk about Venom 3, man.
How much you want to talk about it? We're still
Give it
gonna.
a chance.
Okay. You want to talk about it still?
I want it to be 30 minutes longer than Venom 2.
They're making it rated R. I think that's a good thing, but this is
I do
Venom. Like, Venom 2 was alright in my eyes, but it should have been rated R. Like, how can you have?
Venom 2, dude, Venom 2 should not have been 90 minutes long. I'm telling you, real. I think that was like the downfall.
I think
They had to rush everything in that movie. Everything went along so quickly. And
I
like, when it
think
got to the end, I was like, it's already over.
I think the problem was like it was doing the whole worldwide thing going on. I don't want to say it because reasons YouTube doesn't like that. COVID, the virus, secret word
Coronavirus.
19.
Oh yeah, we can move on to the next one if you want to.
Spider-Man freshman years. It's gonna be like an animated cartoon, but
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't know.
excited for this, man.
I'll watch it. I like Spider-Man content, but like honestly,
They announced this shit 3 years ago.
it takes animation. I don't know when it's coming out, but it's coming soon, probably.
Animation takes a long time, but I don't know why they wasted their time on fucking What If Season 2. Like, really?
I honestly,
Your team and get them to animate Spider-Man.
I actually do. This is like a little personal here, but I actually do like the 2017 Spider-Man show. It's not good, but it's not bad either. But it's enjoyable. I'll do that.
Just put it in hype, bro.
I'm not that hyped for it, but I'll watch it.
Wait for trailer. Wait for trailer.
Okay, wait for trailer. Yeah, do that. Next is Kraven the Hunter.
It's gonna be good, dude. I promise you. I think they're gonna go for like, they're trying to go for a 60s animated style, right? Or 60s, 70s.
Well, it's not going to follow the MCU. They said that pretty much. They're going to have their own thing going on.
Yeah, but it can expand on Tom Holland's Spider-Man. I think that'd be pretty cool. 'Cause people are really hyped for this character still. Like,
people still like Spider-Man, but yeah. Next year is Kraven the Hunter. I was going to put it in I'll watch it, but since they wanted to delay it to Christmas, December, I do not. I legit do not care. I think Kraven's one of the most popular Spider-Man villains, but I don't know why they have it. I don't know why they delay it. They said something about people watch more R-rated stuff during the holidays. I don't know if that's true or something, but I don't think Kraven. I hope this movie fails so that Sony can realize it's time to give up the rights to Spider-Man, or at least keep trying. Do better.
Yeah.
See, like, what?
I feel like, you know, when like the news was getting mad about it, the yeah, it was first, getting talked about, and they were saying that he was gonna be like a vegan lover,
I don't.
fucking
What did they say?
no killing type of guy.
Where did they
Weren't
say that? Say that
weren't
at?
they, weren't they like saying that they were gonna change his character to like a fucking
I feel like one thing. I think
peaceful?
I've seen a lot of concept art or something like a lot of fan casting. They want Jason Momoa to play the character, and honestly, I could see that. I think he can do a great job with the character. And we got
Uh, I feel like with the streak Sony's on, it's gonna be another bad movie. So
this movie was supposed to come out like last year, but like honestly, they wanted to delay it for some reason. It was going to come out the same year as the video game Spider-Man 2.
what Sony movie I'm hyped for though?
What?
Madam Web 2, baby. Let's get a sequel to that shit, man.
That
We
was the
gotta get
best
one
movie
more
ever.
sequel.
Nah,
That's gonna be the best thing ever, man. Hype. 2025, come on.
it's like,
Alright, let's
what if season 3? I'll be on.
don't care.
I'll probably put it in.
I'll watch it. Yeah.
I'll watch it, but like honestly, I'm not going to see every episode. But honestly, the whole concept, it looked like a good idea, but some of the ideas are just bad. Like in season 2, they focused way too much on Captain Carter, and there was an episode dedicated to what if Happy Hogan saved Christmas? Saved Christmas. I didn't watch that episode.
Goofy, bro.
I didn't watch it because I didn't care for it. Like out of everything they can do, they can dumb it down in the most possible way. Like some episodes, like I think one of my favorite ones is like what if Killmonger saved Tony, or what if Doctor Strange would have lost his hands. I think those are pretty good concepts, but honestly, I feel like they come with something more. Like, what if the other half snapped, or like what if?
Did they do that yet? Did they do that yet?
No, they never did that. I don't think they're ever going to do that.
I'm like halfway through season 2.
Like I think what if season 3 is going to be the last one. There's like much more possibility they can do with what if. But like some like the problems with what if. Okay, they got most of the main actors to voice act, and they're honestly not that good. But like honestly, they're good actors, but not for good voice actors. They could do way much better. And there's like, you still want to talk about it, or you got anything else to say?
I want to talk about season 1 actually. I was like really disappointed with the What If Zombies episode.
Oh yeah, that's getting its own show. I don't know why.
Thank God, bro, it's so good. See, with that What If Zombies episode, that shit was so disappointing because they're like doing that no kill thing, and like nobody can die, everyone's gotta survive. They made fucking Spider-Man make a character, or whatever, which was alright, but
I think one of my one of my favorite episodes in season 2 is like, what if Peter Quill was turned to, what's his name again? Ego. He went to Ego, went to his father instead of being with the Ravengers. But like honestly, he was not purely evil, but he just wanted to go home and visit his mother's grave, which was sad. But like honestly, the acting could be much better in this.
man, that episode, I mean, it was good, but they only had 30 minutes. They had to rush the shit, and some shit just did not make sense. Like, how the fuck did Bucky get to the fucking gravesite so fast? Like, how do these characters travel instantly and shit?
Don't ask questions,
Like,
just consume product.
I get it's like a fucking, I guess it's like supposed to be a time skip thing, but I mean, it's like extremely, rushed because they only have 30 minutes.
Like each of these episodes take place in their own universe. Like one thing, I feel like they focus way too much on one thing and the other. Like this whole show is like a mini Avengers type of stuff. But like honestly, they should focus way too much on actually doing what if scenarios. Actually, that's way better than what we got. It's like, why do we need like multiple episodes focuses on Captain Carter, but we can do way much better than that. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. The next project here, Eyes of Wakanda.
Dream product, don't question.
Don't question.
Don't care. Without Black Panther, man, to be honest.
This is supposed to be like
It's
this is supposed to be like an animated project based on Wakanda as a whole. I say, yeah, it's like animated. I have a feeling that it might most likely get scrapped to save money for them, but honestly, it's just supposed to focus on Wakanda. That's all, but there's not much I need to know about it. That isn't. It's like I've got a feeling that's most likely going to be scrapped, but I don't know much. The next one, Captain America 4.
Blitz, what the heck, man?
What? You want
You're not letting me talk.
Sorry. I just.
You're rushing this along, man. Alright, so, I think it was what? Cosmonaut guy, Variety Hour, right?
Yeah.
Said it was Marvel movies are not really strong like for their stories. They're really just more strong for their characters, you know.
Like these are the most popular. This is like the most popular franchise in the world now, and they can tell great more stories, but they focus too much on the boring spy thriller stuff now. But they can be more creative, but they just dumb it down to bad writing. Here's like, I still want to talk about it, or not?
I still want. God damn it, man! I didn't even get to finish what I was saying.
Sorry.
I'm gonna kill you.
Don't.
Kill you, man.
No.
Alright. So, it was what he was saying though, is like, they're much more strong with their characters, and like, how every character's likable and stuff. That's why Avengers works so well, and that's why all these solo movies work so well. And with Black Panther 1, I mean, I like Black Panther 1 a lot, but that's because of Black Panther, you know?
Yeah, I like Black Panther. I like Black Panther 1 more than 2. Like, I think the reasons are like really obviously, but I can understand why they didn't want to jump ahead, but they can do so much more.
I think they want to expand on Wakanda more, because Wakanda is like still a core part of Marvel and the Marvel story. I guess what's the Earth called? Earth 316.
It's 616 or something like that.
616.
But it shouldn't be really called 616, because like the comics and movies are way much more different. Like there's like certain characters that have powers in the comics and that's not in the movies, or powers in the movies that's not in the comics. Certain stories, like if it did follow the story of the comics, Civil War would be a lot more stronger. It'd be a lot more bigger than what it was.
Well, and
You can talk.
shit.
You got nothing to say?
Sure, man.
I like the Black Panther movies, but like number 2 gives me more of a headache than I want to, because like there's so much they could do, but they didn't want to do, because a lot of people get offended because they don't want a certain character to be replaced with another actor. Like they did a great job. They did a good job respecting and disrespecting the character, giving him the main title screen, but killing the character off the same way the actor did. I feel that was a bit more disrespectful. Didn't it?
Yeah. So, man, but like the thing is,
Go on.
what Cosmonaut said. Okay, let's get back to that.
Yeah.
You're derailing this cart, man. This train, Bryce. But like Marvel's really more strong with their characters, you know. And I feel like with Black Panther 1, you know, still like the story's a little sort of bad,
Messy and a little messy and have its
Yeah.
problems, but other than all, it's all right.
Real Mongu, but still had a cool fight, little CGI fight, you know.
The end fight, the PS3 looking fight. But I gotta say, Killmonger was a great villain.
Some of the graphics were really fucking cool though, man. I like the visuals, man, because
A lot of people did break it.
That one scene where he connected with his dad, right?
That was a beautiful scene. I have to tell you that.
That's just like amazing looking. But see, with the problem with like Wakanda Forever now, it's like no Black Panther.
Like, is anyone
like
I don't know if anyone's gonna kill that much for Black Panther 3 or something, but we just gotta wait and see. Because I feel like after Avengers 6, they're probably gonna reboot everything, or like a soft reboot.
And Black Panther 2 or Wakanda Forever. We got these characters that nobody really likes or enjoys. It was like, okay, this chick said, "What are those shoes?" in the first movie. Ha ha ha. But
That's just 2018 or 2017 humor out there. I'll tell you, I do not like when they put our Gen Z kind of humor in our popular movies or something like that. But like, honestly, what can I do? You just do
and
it for a
they
joke.
tried using, they used the movie to set up Ironheart, which I mean, kind of makes sense. But I mean,
They already
I don't
filmed.
know.
They already filmed to a show, but like, honestly, I don't know if I'm not really interested in it. We ready to move on to the next one or start talking about Black Panther?
Let me feel talk. What you said?
Okay,
And
I'm
so
sorry.
we just got stuck with these like unenjoyable characters, and there's even like a single guy. Or was it all
The agent guy, the FBI guy,
that's part of like the squad or whatever?
he was just there like, for like
Dude.
for like a side story.
And they kind of ruined Namor, right?
Namor, he was the
Namor.
yeah, a
See, I
lot of
got pronounced
people.
wrong.
Yeah, he was like he came out before Aquaman, but Aquaman's more
It's,
popular.
it's really disappointing that they like messed with his character because he's still kind of a cool character.
Cool character. I heard he's getting like a show, but I don't really care for it. But
And
the problem is he's owned by Universal. His rights are owned by Universal. Continue.
and the thing is, Marvel's still stuck in this mindset of like fucking trying to make every woman or female character main lead badass woman character.
Like,
And I mean, I can't really speak on it too much since I am not a woman, but I feel like it's getting very tiring.
like on the
Cause like what's her name, Maria Hill, right?
Maria,
Uh,
I seen her at the end of Secret Invasion, just killing her off as like disrespectful. I actually did like the character. Too bad we didn't really see much of her.
got her, fucking, I'm it, freaking. You got her, Black Widow. You know, Miss. I guess Miss Marvel's a little different. Then you got Captain Marvel, uh, that pilot's daughter, right? What's her name?
Yeah,
That's in the
yeah.
Marvels.
Captain Marvel daughter or something. I think the Marvels
Yeah,
was
her friend.
alright, but like honestly, they had to reboot. Not they had to reshoot a lot of stuff or delay it for some reason or
And
something.
then you have you know, basically every character from Black Wakanda Forever, because they just keep trying to make like 5 people the main character for some reason. But
I, they had
it's
their
just like
they had their hands tied, and they had the director Ryan Coogler. He had to change. He had to rewrite the whole entire script because Boseman passed away. Like
I'm just
he's
thinking.
yeah.
I think though, like it's just getting really dull for Marvel. It's getting like really samey and boring.
Like when people were like during the peak era of Marvel, when they talked about the formula, people just rolled their eyes about it and didn't care. Like, well, they still had problems during the peak era, and people talked about it like because like it had a bunch of jokes and people just blown that away. But now,
You know, people didn't realize this shit back in 2020 because they all pointed out that scene in Endgame where like somehow every single, you know, woman superhero met up. I was like,
like
whoa.
I think the scene's fine, but like honestly, I like female heroes. I'm somebody that likes the superhero show, but there's a lot. All these female characters have a lot of bad writing to them, especially WandaVision, trying to make her and Wanda herself trying to make her the hero when she just hypnotized an entire town and had her under her control. How am I supposed to see her as a hero still? Make
They don't know how much you sacrifice.
and like you saw the Marvels with me, or did you see the Marvels yet?
I didn't see it. I
Well,
didn't watch it.
I'm gonna spoil a little bit. Like pretty much, Captain Marvel is somewhat the main villain of the whole movie. Like at the end of the first Captain Marvel, she goes back to their home planet or something. She takes out the supreme intelligence, and that caused the whole world to lose power and started slowly dying. The main villain of the movie is trying to take away worlds, planet resources, to bring back her world to make it survive, going for water, air, and sunlight. But basically, they just poorly written Captain Marvel in that whole movie. making her the bad guy, but she's supposed to be the hero.
They keep trying to make her a feminist icon, and
She
that's a
get
good thing, you know. Strong main woman, superheroine,
just bringing super,
superheroine, right?
just bringing
I mean, it's
Supergirl. She do
cool.
it.
Like she's an enjoyable. I mean, like I liked her in the first movie, man.
I
That's
think
fun.
I think the first movie's all right. Like honestly, it was in between Endgame and Infinity War. That's I think the reason why it made $1 billion because it was a new superhero, and people was on that hype anyway. Seeing something new.
You know?
Well, at least one superhero universe survived, and the other one didn't.
They
You know,
just made her character like flop, like a fish out of water, man. After, you know,
I think her
freaking
screen time was reduced in game because
after
she was
after her first movie, man. It's like it's like
they had to
I think it's
do.
something like Astronaut pointed out, but or someone else, I don't know. It was like an in-game house. She was like, there are billions of other planets I'm protecting. And someone pointed out, I was like, but this is your home planet.
She doesn't care about her own
So
planet.
why would you not take the time?
Take the
And
time.
then it was like,
Are you ready to
uh,
move
did
on?
they ask her at all if like she wanted to help out and save Tony Stark while he was? Yeah, she did. She did save Tony. Okay, what am I saying?
Well, somewhat,
Uh,
but Tony made a sacrifice. Like it still hurts to this day, but like honestly, he had a good send off. But there's like still tons of stories I would have loved to seen with Tony in it. I felt they should have made an Iron Man 4 right after Civil War or something. Because like honestly, the whole events of Civil War was kind of lackluster. It didn't matter that much because they still fought, but at the same time they still were on each other's side or something. They should have brought in AIM and made him deal with that threat, MODOK, instead of putting him in Ant-Man 3.
I think who was the villain of Iron Man 3? It was
The man, the
the Mandarin.
man,
The
was
Mandarin.
somewhat of the
Yeah, the Mandarin.
Mandarin.
It was
I didn't mind the.
it was a fake Mandarin. It was a they
I
completely changed his character, and
when I
I think
first, yeah, like
they
when
could have brought a real Mandarin
I don't know,
in
I
there.
feel like during that time, whoever ran Disney at the time didn't like that idea because they were not good
And
at people.
also Simo, man. Simo could have
See,
fixed his character, man. Fuck,
like, they don't like they like to hold back.
bullshit.
Like I think when I first saw Iron Man 3, it was not that good, but like over time, I came to stop hating it. It's still better than 2, but the whole Iron Man trilogy has its problems, but they're enjoyable.
Dude, they just see Disney just sees Marvel as a moneymaker, you know? It's just like
I feel
it sucks.
I feel like that's what they see that nowadays, but like that was during Phase 4, like the whole common era, the common ages of
Dude,
Marvel. That's what I like to
dude,
call it.
that's why they announce every single movie they're making, and that's why we're making this. Like,
I think the funny thing, okay, they announced all I think back down 2022 Comic Con, they revealed the entire multiverse saga. They wanted this entire saga to end in 2025 with Secret Wars.
it's a ridiculous
They was gonna
timelines.
like in 2025 they're gonna have 2 Avengers movies. And like how are they gonna get that done? Like I was at the time I was excited for that more Marvel content, but like after getting burnt out of all this stuff, it was like way too much. Like bad writing, too much stuff to content. I'm not one of those people that saying woke. I don't care if it's woke or something. Like what is woke anyway? But like honestly, there's just too much content and it's bad writing to say.
All right, so let's go on to the next thing.
Like, what now?
Captain America. Let's go on to the next one.
Captain America's The Brave New World. This had another title, but I forgot what it was called. Now this movie is a bit controversial, but I'm actually hyped for this movie after seeing the trailer.
Kind of hyped for it too, actually. I want to see Red Hulk. I want to see how
I want to see
he's taking on the mantle.
Captain
Yeah.
Falcon. It's Captain Falcon's movie. That's good. I reckon Tom Holland's gonna be surprised that Falcon got his own movie. But like honestly, this movie is supposed to come out this year, but I think due to the writer strike or this Phase 4 being criticized or like on this or the MCU on the bridge of failure, they just had to delay this movie. They had to take their chances with Deadpool 3 to actually get the clogs, the tick going back. Back on, there's like
I think
go
I
on.
think it's gonna be a good movie. You know,
they're trying to get the vibe of Captain America 2 in it. And honestly, I've seen the trailer. It does have that feeling in it. Like there's like so much controversial going around this thing that the budget is going to be out. The budget was inflated by 300 million, something like that. But like honestly, people broke that down and said it's not true. But it's still.
Yeah, that would be true.
I don't think that's true at all. But like honestly, I'm actually excited for Captain America. It's a one.
So
I'm actually a big fan of the Captain America movies. The whole trilogy is like flow very, very good. Might have problems with Civil War on the first one, but they're really good. Let's go
so
on.
bear with me for this one. I know the name is Captain America,
Yeah.
but I really hope that they don't do what they did with the Spider-Man movies.
Make it
Doing with this one.
making it multiverse.
No. So the Spider-Man movies.
Like this is gonna be like a yeah.
It was just like Iron Man, Tony Stark, Iron Man.
I feel like that's gonna have that type of energy in it. Like he's trying to carry the.
What about Spider-Man? Man? It was like even like Far From Home. Yeah,
Far From Home's pretty good. I don't know why
I like Far From Home.
people just complaining too much that that's the worst one, but actually that's a pretty good one. It's not supposed to take itself too seriously, but
Like Mysterio is Spider-Man's villain, but it didn't feel like Spider-Man's villain because it was fucking Tony's villain.
I
Because they rewrote it to Tony.
Tony's creating all the Superman like super villains in the world. Got that. Hey, look, it's Galactus. Oh, there's a former employee of Tony.
And I really hope that we can make Falcon into the character.
It's gonna be
If they don't,
Falcon's gonna be taking up the mantle, but it's gonna be like a hard mantle to follow.
I just want to hear. I want to hear Steve Rogers once.
I feel like we're gonna get like a flashback of Steve Rogers, or he's gonna actually be in the movie. As they never explicitly said that old Steve Rogers is dead. It's just he's just not in the movie. He's just not in the universe anymore. He's just hiding out. He's just retired.
He's still like 80 something, right?
He's 80. Some say he's living on the moon.
But,
Like
dude, I understand. I mean, I'm hyped for Red Hulk being one of the
Here's
is he a side villain, right? Sub villain.
he's gonna be like a obstacle in the way. He's not supposed to be the main villain.
Yeah, he's gonna be like a side villain, alright? Yeah.
So like the government's on Captain America. The villain, the guy from Breaking Bad is gonna be like the villain of the movie. The whole plot.
Which one? Which guy?
That one guy. What's his name? John Castro.
Oh.
I haven't seen Breaking Bad, but that's in the memes.
I know.
So like, he's gonna be so the whole plot around this is gonna be taking a little bit of from Eternals, if you even remember that movie. So like, I think Eternals is okay, but like honestly, it's too much to focus on. The whole at the end of the
10 main characters.
So at the end of Eternals, that whole giant statue came up out of the ground, and basically Marvel forgot about it for like the last 2 years. They had too much on their plate, and plus nobody's patient of it. That's supposed to be like the plot of the movie. Like the whole giant Eternal statue is going to be the main focus on Captain America here, Captain Falcon, and it's going to be contain vibranium. Not vibranium. My bad. Not the adamantium, the stuff that makes Wolverine claws. The metal. I'm so bad. This is not Wakanda anymore. We got Wolverines. Okay, that stuff that makes Wolverine's claws. Adamantium. They're going to be introducing the X-Men finally after so long. I kind of think a lot of people wanted the X-Men back and doing Phase 2 or something. There's a few more things I want to talk about it. This takes place also after this TV show, Captain America Winter Soldier, Falcon Winter Soldier. The problem is, I don't think a lot of people watch the shows, okay? They're going to be confused about why Sam Wilson is Captain America. Because a lot of people don't see him as Captain America until he proves himself. Like Miles Morales is Spider-Man. He has to prove himself to take up the mantle. Yeah, because like honestly, when I seen Spider-Verse, I didn't know who Miles was, but because like, what's Peter Parker at? I'm here for Peter Parker. But after seeing Miles,
I knew who Miles was from the Ultimate, fucking show. That's all I know.
I didn't know that because I didn't see the alternate show during that time. But like honestly, after watching it, Miles is really freaking good, and he earns the title to be Spider-Man. Now this is a chance for Sam Wilson to earn this title to be Captain America, because not a lot of people see him as Captain. Daredevil, yeah.
Hold on, wait.